Hey man, as being a Delta guy for so many years, how do I get the best chances of getting the seats I want?
Shit. It's so funny because I dealt with the backside of it, not getting the best seats. So like now that I'm on the outside, I'm like, oh damn, this is a whole different experience now for me. Like I don't even be knowing at all.
I used to have a partner. They used to do it. Like you'll call him and he'll make sure you on the flight.
Oh, okay. He was working ticketing or gate. Yeah, I ain't had it.
He'll make sure you on the flight. You know, now you be like this. You on the first class.
Mm-hmm.
They act like they scared to get to you.
Yep, exactly.
But y'all should be hating on that in the first class.
Boy, but they be protecting that first class. All right, what's going on, y'all? We are back, and this is a different segment. This big bro, little bro. We did one. This my barber, Tez, the Flash. You know what I'm saying? First off, so we gonna bring y'all some. We're gonna try to do weekly or bi-weekly. We gonna figure it out. However, these is talks that we need, and hey, three people came up to me and said that we need to keep doing it. So that's my number 3. Anytime 3s, I'm like, yeah, I got to go ahead and do it. So, welcome back to another episode. Tez, co-host on this one. Big bro, little bro.
Big bro, little bro.
How you feeling, big bro?
Well, I'm doing great, man. Just got back
From a little vacay.
Yeah.
Celebrated the birthday and all that.
Hey, man, birthday time. So
yes, sir.
Good. But I'm doing great, man. I'm ready for this new experience to show, just
pull the mic a little closer for you. Hey, talk right into it. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. There you go.
Yeah, I'm just here if I won't get fined.
So he had hit me this week, and he was like, "I got the topic we're gonna talk about, and it's relationship boundaries." And it's crazy that you even brought that up because in therapy on Monday, that's the thing that me and TK we gotta write a list of our relationship boundaries. So I was like, "Damn, that's the universe speaking again." So. Hey, man, I'm going to let you start on this one. I'm going to let you take it from here, and, we going to go in the conversation.
Question of the evening.
Okay.
What are relationship boundaries?
That is the question.
Do relationships deserve boundaries? Do relationships need boundaries? What are boundaries?
You know, it's funny. I just got off the phone with my sister. I was like, yeah, what are relationship boundaries? We're like, what do they mean? She was like, they mean everything to me. I was like, yeah. No. What does it mean, though? And then she sent me a text that kind of broke it down a little further for me.
Okay,
but
what'd she say?
Let's and she's in school to be a therapist.
What else say?
So she said boundaries in a relationship are kind of like this. They help They help each other person figure out where one person ends and the other begins. In short, boundaries help you define what you are comfortable with and how you would like to be treated by others. They apply to any kind of relationship you have, whether with a friend, family member, partner, or anyone else in your life. And so
that's about right, because a relationship is a rapport. Mm-hmm. So therefore, when you're having a dialogue or a rapport with someone, you have a relationship with someone, you gotta create structural boundaries. Mm-hmm. Because when dating, the boundaries always get blurred. Men I sit in my chair,
mm-hmm.
Men say, well, when I get a girl, I gotta change my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
But women don't change theirs. It's the funny thing. So what happens is, say if you have a house,
okay,
you live somewhere, and your significant other, girl that you're dating, seriously, starts trying to intervene into your space.
Mm-hmm.
See, your space now becomes her space.
Yep.
But her space is still her space. Like when she comes over, she wants to put her favorite towels up.
Okay.
All her smell goods.
Uh-huh.
She want to put a big ass picture of y'all.
Put a woman's touch on the place, quote unquote. That's what we say.
Yeah, they put a woman's touch. Hey, I used to have this saying. I used to talk to this girl when I was in college. They had the saying, I'm like, ooh, you got a girlfriend apartment. Because you got a girlfriend apartment. You see, you walk into a girlfriend apartment, it's always furnished.
Uh-huh.
You got nice little plants and bamboo sticks and
the
aura different. She got real cups and napkins and all kind of cool stuff. She got a play settings.
Yeah.
So therefore, it was so funny. But a lot of times in relationships, you just don't have no boundaries.
Yeah.
Like people feel like they can say anything they want to say to you.
Yeah.
Or do anything they want to do just because you guys are in a relationship.
Yeah, and that's not true.
Yeah.
That's not true. So let's dive deeper into it, because I think this is a topic that a lot of men need. Because I for one, when the therapist asked me, she said, "What are some of y'all relationship boundaries?" And I was in a one-on-one session, and then I was in a couple session. I couldn't answer it because I was like, I don't know. I don't even know what this term that you're saying to me, boundaries, is foreign to me. So when I say dive into it, I'm gonna let you take the lead on this one, but like, what are some of your relationship boundaries, or you know what I'm saying?
Well, my relationship boundaries, you cannot pop up at my house.
Okay.
I don't care if we in a relationship or not, because I respect my space.
Mm-hmm.
You just can't. This is like almost like coming to my house, changing my bed around.
Yeah.
This is my bed. This is my space.
You know, I almost automatically know what women's response to you saying that is. Oh, because you probably over here doing some fuck shit that you don't want me to see. And it's like, what?
Yeah. And a lot of times it's because when you create boundaries for your significant other, as far as a man creating with a woman, she always feel like, oh, you're trying to make room for other women. But a lot of women don't realize that a lot of guys just want their peace.
Yeah.
Like, when I come home, I work hard for this. Mm-hmm. So therefore, I'm including you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need you to come take over, because I can't take over your life. Mm-hmm. Then I'd be, what do they call men who try to take over your life?
What, like controlling or something?
Yeah, he's a control freak, all them little things, or he insecure, or he's a narcissist. That's the word.
Oh man,
that's the word. For
they going man, what they going heavy on the narcissist word? Yeah, I'd be like, do y'all actually know?
Audacity and a narcissist. Yep. And the thing is, people don't believe that females can be narcissists too. It's like the need to be right or correct, or it need to be your way. When it comes to relationship, you guys are coming as individuals trying to put something together.
Mm-hmm.
So I just can't pop up at your house. Like, when I get to your house, you ain't. I mean, it's not the same concessions.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just funny, man, when you hear that. It's just not the same thing.
Okay, so. Give some more of your relationship boundaries. I'm like thinking of mine as you kind of go, and then I'll give you some of mine.
I said something about popping up in my house. You just can't come over when you feel like it. That's still like popping up. You gotta call and see if I'm okay with you coming over.
Like, if you want some company.
Yes, because this is mine. I paid $1,500 a month or more.
Mm-hmm.
This is mine. I just can't pop up at your house. Then women say, well, you can. No, I can't. Because, perfect example, if a woman has kids, you cannot go in and out of her house as you please. She's going to be like, nah, my kids are here. I got to set boundaries. You can't pop up when you feel like it, because I get little man them together, or my daughter here for the weekend, or whatever the case may be. But when a man have kids, and you tell women like, hey, I really don't have women around my kids, I don't see different women coming in and out of the house, they really, really get offended. Some, not all, some.
Yeah.
But they really, really get offended. Because they feel like, wait a minute, I'm special. I'm different than other women.
Yeah, I'm not.
But the crazy part about it is, the worst thing is, women that come in, and not even women. Let me not say women. People will come in and come in your life and be acting like they're going to be here forever. And they'll run quick as they find something better.
Quick.
And the problem is, when you introduce your kids to that, now your kids asking where Miss So-and-so at, where Mr. So-and-so at.
Yeah, and they got to deal with that,
That's why it's boundaries in relationships. It's rules of engagement.
Yeah. Just to go back to what you were saying, though, when a woman says, oh, well, you can pop up at my house, well, then, okay, cool. That's your boundary. You're cool with that. That's you. That doesn't mean that I have to be cool with that, because you're cool with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
And they don't want to, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh, well, I would do that for you. And it's just like, you would do that for me, because I'm a different person.
Because that's not what I asked you for. Mm-hmm. It's like asking for vitamins. Say you go to the doctor tomorrow, and the doctor says, hey, Lonnie, you need more vitamin A, B, and C.
Mm-hmm.
But you telling the doctor, hey, I've been taking D. D is a vitamin.
Mm-hmm.
Your doctor saying, no, I told you to take A, B, and C.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people will give you D and say, I gave you something. No, you didn't. You gave me what you wanted to give me, but you didn't give me what I needed, nor asked for.
Okay.
So what happens is, you force feeding me something that you want to give me.
Yeah. Okay.
But that don't agree with me.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. And keep going. Give us another.
Okay. What's another boundary?
This is gonna be hard. I want y'all in the comments. Y'all put some of y'all boundaries. I want to see how many men got boundaries. I want to see this. Like I promise you, a lot of y'all gonna struggle when y'all gotta come think about this.
Social media.
Okay.
Social media. I mean, like I said, I'm not really on social media again. I have pages open. They only for my clients to ask me questions about barbering with. Because I'm not posting anything or telling you about my love life or anything else. Because it's not your damn business. And people try to make it their business and get mad because you don't give them your business. But when stuff hit the fan, now I'm mad because you in my business.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So anyhow, social media. I don't got to follow you if we together.
Okay.
I know you in real life.
I remember you telling me this actually.
I know you in real life. I talk to you every day.
Yeah.
So I don't need to follow you. I don't need Joe Blow the Lover Man liking all your pictures. Then what happens is people like, man, you see Joe Blow liking all her pictures.
Yeah.
Then women say, well, you like so and so pictures, but I'm actually with you.
Yeah.
Everybody don't want me. Only you want me.
Fair enough. So your boundary is following each other.
Yeah, I follow each other, man. Like, I keep the peace, man.
And I also think too, like I think that's a good point that people don't understand in relationships. Even like if you want to speak your mind, let's say if you did want to speak your mind, now you can't speak your mind because your partner think, oh, what you mean by that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like it got something to do with you. Like I said in the last podcast, this song is not about you.
Yep. I bet you think this song is about you.
This song is not about you. And the thing is, whatever you probably put on there ain't about me. So I'm not really. But you got in a relationship, in order for boundaries to work, has to be a level of maturity.
Okay, I agree.
People don't have just like remember the episode of the Jamie Foxx show when Jamie Foxx finally moved to the penthouse. And Fancy had bought him that big ass picture of him and Jamie. Jamie. She wanted to put it on his wall. He wanted to put Nefertiti on there, but she was really upset.
Yeah,
the fact that he didn't want to put a big ass picture of her on the wall. And she was like, that was the synopsis of the show. She was like, well, if you didn't want it, why you just say it? He was like, well, I didn't know how to tell you. I just wanted the space to be for me. But men have a problem telling their women that they just really want the space for them. This is just my space. Let me get a little piece of this. Let me get a little piece of my heaven.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I think why do you think that is? Do you think it's because women also? I've heard women take it as like they feel like it's rejection or the guy don't want you, and it's not that.
Yeah, because what happens is women don't want you to date how they date, and men like women want you to understand them, and when a man has an issue or whatever he does, women want him to think as how she would think. But men and women are different.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of women, I'm not saying all, there's no such thing as all, so don't be on here killing me to my all.
Yeah, you know they're going to be in their feelings about it. Calm down.
So, a lot of women are very, very emotional when it comes to dating and thinking. They're emotional thinkers. And a lot of men are practical thinkers. And sometimes emotion does matter in the thought process, and sometimes practicality really has to kick in. Somebody got to be the brains of this operation. I just can't feel. Like what I tell you one day, I said, you're doing a whole bunch of feeling over there.
You're doing a whole bunch of feeling over there. That's the quote of the year for me, boy.
You're doing a whole bunch of feeling over there. So yeah. So these are all the things that really, really matter. And these are things that matter in relationships. And I'm not a relationship guru or nothing. I just understand people. I watch and I observe people. I look at them. I pay attention. I talk. I ask a lot of questions. And sometimes some people I don't even say nothing to. I just really, really, really look and listen.
Yeah, which is fair enough. And some of my, as I sit here and think about some of my relationship boundaries, one of them that I actively have in the relationship is, if we get into an argument, don't go to social media and talk about the argument.
Exactly.
I just if we've moved past it, I'm cool with that.
If you don't keep what's the co-founder of Instagram? and Twitter and all that, if you don't keep them folks out your business,
Man, what?
but keep them folks out your business, you keep.
And then people be mad when other people be commenting on their life.
Yeah.
So you open the, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you kind of open this, so you got to be careful.
Look,
but
man,
I do not like
I
that.
don't want nobody in my business. People say, well, Tez, oh, you hiding something. Nah, I was doing stuff like this before social media existed. What if one day all this stuff just goes away? So everything you do is based off of the likes?
For the gram.
For the gram. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to do it for gram, I want to do it for myself.
Yeah.
Like, I want.
And what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Man, we got to normalize that.
They do not normalize self. They do not normalize self. I'm telling you, people will try to make you sound like you crazy.
Yeah.
When you try to do something for yourself, they be like, "Oh, no, he."
You switched up. That's the one you get, man. I done got that, and you letting the fame get to you. Like, what?
Or I remember I was dating this woman. She was like, "Oh, you followed me on Instagram before we started dating. Now we date. Now we talking. You don't follow me no more." And I'm like, "No, because I see the stuff people say regardless. I don't care, but I don't want to see that."
Yeah.
That's just like when you see a girl get dressed up being cute and she's somewhere and you just happen to be in the same bar she at. I go home. I don't want you to be over there, guys all in your face trying to get your phone number. Even though you may come home to me, even though you're not messing with nobody, I still don't want to see that.
Yeah, yeah. It's not something that and there are some people that enjoy that. That's just not what you like. You don't want to see that, and that should be fine.
Bruno Mars said, "Lucky for you, that's what I like," and those are some things I do not like.
Yeah. So you got any other like relationship boundaries? As I sit here, I'm like literally trying to pick them.
I'm trying to think of something. I had a whole bunch of them, but sometimes you'll forget.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, okay.
And you'll forget the boundaries.
Disrespect is a big boundary. Yeah. I don't take very well to disrespect. So name calling. Oh, this is one I thought about in the car actually. My past. My past is a boundary. I don't like when people bring it up and try to weaponize it. And you relationship with the last girl. That's why this girl whatever. And it could be not even in a relationship that people do this. Like family relationships. Boundaries exist in any relationship, so it doesn't have to be just a romantic relationship. It can be any kind of relationship. But I do not like that. I don't like when people bring up the past. Have I done it before? Yes. Was it right? No. But that's a boundary that I set. I'm just like, all right.
It must be addressed. And the thing is, your past built your future.
Yeah.
So I tell people all the time, man, don't you can judge it, but that's not where I am now. Mm-hmm. So if you saw the old me, accept the new me.
Yeah.
Accept where I'm going. Hell, accept if I don't grow.
Yeah.
Now it's up to you whether you're gonna.
Yeah.
But just accept the fact that I'm changing, I'm blossoming, I'm growing, I'm going to a new plateau.
Do you think it's people don't want to see other people better themselves? Do you think that's what it is?
Most people only want to see people better with them. It's like your favorite team trading a player. And all of a sudden, he gets really, really good with the other team. They'll talk about how bad his work habits was and all the other stuff, but they'll never say, "Hey, wait a minute, maybe this wasn't the right fit for him."
Damn, man, that's a bar. I gotta put that in my quotes. They want to see you get better with them.
Yeah, they want to see get better with them because they want to be a part of the success. They want to be the reason you're successful. They want to. Then when that happens, they want to tell you about all the work they put into your success.
Yep. I can speak for that. Just even being in the social media and people that I've constantly filmed with, and sometimes we fall out and they be like, "Well, I helped build this," and you be like, "Okay, we're not discrediting that." However, just let's not get it twisted though that like I couldn't have done this without you. And I'm not saying you're replaceable, but what I'm saying is don't use that as like you put in all these hours and you alone did this. It was
a collective.
Yeah.
And the thing is, if one part of the collective leave, you still were a part of the collective. But now the show must go on.
Yes.
Without you. Yes. Unfortunately, it's not nothing harsh against you. And hell, I'm gonna thank you every step of the way.
Yeah. Yeah. Boy, you be having some wisdom, and that's why I like our talks. Every time I walk in the shop, I always be like, "What's on today's topic?" Because you always be putting me on things that I wish somebody would have gave me. I mean, you've always been giving it, but you get what I'm saying. Like, I just wish that these things were instilled normally.
Like I say all the time, when it comes to men, we aren't taught to have a thought. I said that last time.
Mm-hmm.
We just taught just to do.
Yeah.
It's like, you hungry. I gotta hustle. But wait a minute, I may go to jail. So let me go work at Kroger's, Walmart, and let it be a slow grind instead of a quick, fast grind.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna get a whole bunch of jail time. That was the bar.
Hey, what you about to start rapping out here? Hold on now.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And I hate that it's that way. And you had said something really, really profound to me the other day. Well, it was a little while ago, but you were saying that like, the older generation, they didn't reach back and teach us.
The problem was the OGs, like 2 Chainz had a little song, whatever. He says, the OGs never fed us.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes the OGs, like even that's the problem I have right now. Like I'm 41, you're 31, so you got the 41-year-olds trying to be like you. We trying to occupy the same space.
Okay.
No, but I'm supposed to be giving you the game of how to maneuver through this, so you won't go through the same things I went through.
Yeah.
But the problem is we black people have a bad concept of time. We all, you ain't getting old. You ain't getting old. No, trust me. You got more days behind you than you do ahead of you.
Yeah.
So therefore, you have to focus on spearing through.
Yeah.
And most of us do not, because a lot of us don't have these boundaries.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With new boundaries come new levels.
Man, what? You know, it's funny. And my mom is in town. I had just got her from the airport. We was talking. And the crazy thing is, like, my mom is sitting here on the couch. Well, she was sitting here on the couch on a call. And I was like, Mom, just go upstairs because we're about to record. But my mom just sat there and continued her call. And I'm like, literally, like, that's my mom not respecting my boundaries. She's literally right above me right now, which is funny, in the room above me. But like, it's crazy. So even in our parent
he was like,
relationship,
he was like, Mom, I'm working.
And she was like, no, but I'm comfortable. I'm just
cause no, though, just like your mom and just like your girlfriends, they don't respect what you do. They don't respect it. And like this, they appreciate it, and they get stuff from it, but they don't respect what you. You know why? It just, man, I don't know, man. It's funny, man. Like I do the same thing with my family. Like I remember I was working with my client and we went to GQ. I came home and told my family at the house. I'm like, oh man, I could hear GQ. They would look at me like, so. I was like, golly. I was like, I said, in my profession, it's kind of decent.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
It's a big thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was just.
But I'm just using that as an example. Like every time I tell them, they're like, "Oh, we use that." Well, I was cutting on this video set. They're like, "Oh, okay."
Do you know that? Who would you say if you had to point to one person or one relationship, if any, has been your hardest one to set boundaries with?
Well,
if anyone.
No, I haven't really, but no. I can say this: my mom.
Okay, I was gonna say my family too.
My mom.
I was gonna just say my family. Yep.
Like mom, like I was telling you about the story earlier. My mom still think like I'm your baby, you my baby, and I'm like, Mama, I'm 41 years old. I said I'm okay. Yeah. That is, you did really well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
that's funny. And you know, my dad, when he came in town, he was just like, hey, you just always see him. Like, he was like, it's hard for me to even watch my son do these videos and cussing and stuff because I always remember him as my son, like the little boy that I raised that didn't say these things. And I was like, okay, I guess I can understand how that's a hard thing to accept. So I think, you know, it's, you know, your mom still probably sees you as a little boy that, you know, she's had to give you baths and whatever.
I was always with my mom. Like like my grandma got a saying. She say, I got a cousin named Tiffany.
Mm-hmm.
She be like, oh, y'all my house babies. because we grew up like grandmama.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like my grandma, she respect my boundaries.
Okay.
Like she just leave me be. Like she know who she raised. Like she know. She know. I'm gonna say a whole bunch of adjectives and adverbs. Because she knows she raised.
So it was never a shock to her.
No, because I still live at home. I still be at home, smoke cigars, listen to Sam Cooke and Otis Redding. You know what I'm saying? But I get it from my grandmama. So I listen to that now. Like I listen to Otis Redding than Chris Brown.
I could believe that for sure. Hell, that's where Chris Brown comes from. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll just be like, yeah.
I rather, they say, smoke a cigarette and drink coffee with my baby.
And do you think that women, like, okay, so your grandmother's age, do you think that women in that time respected men's boundaries a little more? Like, how do you think that that cookie crumbles? Or
it depends. It depends. But I think like women like my grandma age, they were different when it came to dating. I mean, they didn't date. It wasn't such thing as dating.
Yeah, it was just more like
a guy saw them,
scoop them up. Yeah.
And she wasn't trying to see how much what he had and all the other stuff. If he had a little bit, she was good to go.
Yeah. I asked my grandma about that too.
But the generation after that was like, oh no, I need more.
Okay.
So they got more of less.
Okay.
Then the generation after that, now you talking about my generation. We just were doing stuff. The millennials, they say from 40 to 50, the generation X, I don't know. We were just doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? We experienced freaknik. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all live
like just like lifestyle. Perfect example, man. No, it's kind of off subject. Remember, I saw the other day Jermaine Dupri was telling like Bob Brown was the king of R&B. Everybody was like, no, R. Kelly. I'm like, look, Bob Brown came out with "Don't Be Cruel" in 1988. My uncle used to work with Bobby at the time. Man, I remember Bob Brown was what I want to be.
Yeah,
I had a haircut. I could dance my ass off when I was that age. I wanted to be Bobby Brown.
Yeah,
he was the coldest brother alive. Just like when I watched the New Edition story, they were like, "You want Bobby? You want give some Bobby?" That's my favorite part of the movie.
That's like nostalgic moments for you. You remember those, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm tell you something. I know the lyrics to all the songs. I know the dance moves. I don't care where I'm at. I'm gonna listen to it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna rock to it. But just to get back on topic, it just, man, when it comes to boundaries, you gotta set them. The tone had to be set really, really early in the relationship. Like from the door, you got to say your must have, your must not. If you like this, say I like this. If you like that, say you like that. Don't be talking about somewhere I do it if I like you enough. Don't go there. Set those boundaries early, because know why? You'll set yourself up for disappointments
every time.
Then when you're disappointing yourself, you're looking back like, man, I gave all this stuff for this.
Yep. You ain't set no boundaries.
You got to set boundaries up. And another thing, man, I know what I'm going to talk about. It's another thing about boundaries. Why is it that when, like, women talk about brothers not wanting to commit and all the other stuff, as soon as a brother get happy with a woman and post on Instagram and social media, all the other women come out of the woodwork talking about how dirty he is, how wrong he is, and everything else. But the thing is, that's not what she get from him.
Yeah.
Why you can't let him be great? Why you can't let him grow and develop to be the man of her dreams?
I guess because they always remember, they hold on to this one memory of you. Like they won't let you evolve. Like how you were saying, they don't let you be better without them. That's it. They don't let you be better without them.
Then the women that call the other women be like, yo, he did this. But women can do that. I can't call a girl I dated or talked to years ago and talk bad about her, because I would be all kind of names. Those are boundaries. I would be everything but a child of God. He lame. He bitter. He whatever. I don't know. It just, these are things I look at and I just watch, and I see how people evolve.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like our evolution is going backwards.
Man, we going to a dark place. We going to a dark place. Just speaking on what you had just said, though, I remember when me and TK went public with our relationship and posted on social media, whatever. This girl DM'd me, and she was like, "Oh, this wasn't the relationship that you said you had with her," and basically on some like, "Why wasn't you like this with me?" Like, and I'm like,
because I evolved, and the thing is, I actually met someone who's a part of my program. I didn't have to be a part of hers.
Man,
She
what?
wanted to be a part of mine.
Exactly.
But a lot of times, that's a whole nother conversation. We may talk about that next week.
That's the crazy thing, because I'm sitting here like, girl, I was sitting here trying to do this, but you actually you was playing games. You was bullshitting. And now that you see that what it's about, now you on my line, bitch, move. Watch out. Please. Watch out.
Get out the way. No, but honestly, man, they don't. People don't like revolution.
Yeah. It's sad to see. It's and that's another boundary with me too, my relationship. Boy, I don't tolerate nobody. Like, we went to a wedding and a wedding recently. I was like, yeah, this girl who I used to talk to, she might be there. And she was like, oh yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a problem. And I was like, oh yeah. No, I know it ain't gonna be a problem, because I wish a bitch would. I wish a bitch would step to me about my relationship at all. I don't care what I did to you. I don't care what kind of hurt. I don't care.
We ain't together no more.
Yeah. You're not gonna step and disrespect my girlfriend ever. That's on me. Like, not even on God. That's on me. Like I do not take that. Even when they
say you don't get it back in blood.
Believe me, y'all gonna hear a story. Lonnie was just, man, we don't know what happened. Lonnie was over there talking. The next thing you know, I do not tolerate that shit about my relationship at all, because I know that one, it's mine. I'm the only one that has to live with it. Although I'm letting you in on it, I'm making this clear. I'm just only doing this for educational purposes, to let y'all know that a positive relationship, don't ever think that you have the right to dictate anything that goes in my relationship. I don't care if it's a fan. I don't care if it's my mom. I don't care if it's my sister. I don't care if a past relationship, anybody. You don't have to live this.
Yeah. And with me in relationships, I keep mine very private. You know why I'm so closed off.
Mm-hmm. Why you think that? Is there a reason, or just how you always been?
Well, I always kind of been like that, but it was always weird dating people growing up. Like, everybody want to know everything I was doing. Like, they want to know, oh, who you talking to? I'm talking, this is pre-social media. I'm talking about this is high school. This is, when I was in high school, I used to date this girl, man. People used to be so rude to her. Mm-hmm. Like, we used to be at the movies. Girls would be like acting like she's not even there, and I would be so embarrassed.
Like, why was she? Like,
no, she was a pretty girl, but the problem is, it's just boundaries. So, like, college, the same thing. Like, being married, same thing. You know what I'm saying? Not married no more, same thing. It's always somebody want to know what you got going on. It's like, what I got going on don't have anything to do with you. Mm-hmm. I just want you to leave me alone. That's why I don't call you. I see, if I called you and I was venting to you about my problems and what I got going on.
Yeah, that's different. I let you in. I opened the boundary. I lifted the boundary for you.
I lifted the wall.
Like, that's it.
I lifted it, and it's crazy. I just keep it private, man. I just want to be happy. I want to be happy indoors.
Yeah.
I want to be happy. I don't got to. The world ain't got to know what I got going on, because the world.
You don't need that approval.
The world's not gonna be in this relationship.
Yeah.
Because the world will beat your relationship up. Trust me. The world do not want to see you with no stand-up guy and a good woman.
Man, what?
The world want to see you with all kind of mess, have you in mess, and when you get out of the mess, they trying to pull you back in the mess.
Yep.
With Al Pacino and Godfather, every time I try to leave, they bring me right back.
The shit is sad. It's you be like, because even when people come to me for advice, or they be talking about they relationships. Oh, that's another boundary. You bringing them all out. My boundary is I will not hook up friends. Dating, I will not do it. I don't give a fuck how y'all feel. I will not do it. I will actually go against it, and I do not. Don't tell me about it. I don't want to be a part of it. Like, I'll show up to events, but I'm not about. Don't call me talking about some. Yo, she did.
Hey man, one of my best friends, you saw him, E. One of his wife, Tasha. She like that. I remember like every time you go to her house a long time ago. Every time they walk in the door, her sister be playing. Hey Ted, she like no. It's so funny. She be like no.
Yep.
She like, but the reason why I respected it because I know you don't want to hit this mess because it's gonna come around. It's gonna come with some mess.
Always.
Breakups are only good when they break up with you.
Say that one more time.
When you break up with them, y'all are never gonna be friends again.
Yep.
You ghost her, you're never gonna be friends.
Oh yeah, you did. You boy.
She ghosts you and big head you 4 months later, and you better respond because if you don't, she gonna say something so crazy. Oh, I thought we was better than that. Well, I ain't talked to you in 5 months. Where you been at?
Boundaries. Niggas don't be having boundaries. Come on, man. We get to the root of it, man. Come on, man. Y'all gotta hit a like button. Y'all gotta leave a comment because I noticed this knocking on some people's front door.
Hey, man, please like it, man. I like it because hey, man, I just want to read them. I just want to read this stuff. I'm telling you, man. Boundaries.
That is. I've had women who have ghosted me, and then they have hit me back up, telling me like long drawn out stories or, oh, you made me feel this. I'm like, I told the girl one straight up. I was like, I'm not reading that shit. Sent me a dumb long paragraph. The first message she sent after months of not talking. Dumb long paragraph. I said, I'm not reading that shit. Don't just think you about to pop back up in my life and I'm about to give a fuck what you got going on when you just disappeared.
I had one.
You don't get no, hey, how you doing?
Hey man, I had one be like, oh, because you didn't call me. You don't call. You broke up with me, and you want me to call you to see how you're doing. What is wrong with you?
You ain't never really cared.
What's wrong with you? You left the protection and the provision of me. It's like leaving outside the gate and mad because I'm not searching for you.
Yeah.
Like, we're too old for that right now.
Damn.
Look, if you like it here, build your kingdom.
Yeah. Yeah, don't be outside the gates and then wondering why the searchlight ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, that's no longer your concern. Tez, I had my high school sweetheart, and part of my college girlfriend around the time that we first met. When we broke up my sophomore year, hadn't talked to the girl in like 10 years. Mm-hmm. And then she just
I remember you telling me.
She just calls me.
Yeah.
And when she calls me to forgive me, essentially, and make herself feel better because all of her dating experiences after me have been shitty because I ruined her, whatever. So I'm sitting here like, you come back in my life and throw this shit on me. I'm talking about Tez. I'm talking about she's bringing up arguments. She was like, and you said this and I said this. I'm like, what do you want me to do? Like, I don't remember that. Mm-hmm. And like, what do you want me to do here? You want me to make you feel better? Oh yeah, you was right. Like, and it just goes to show, like, I should have had a boundary of like, yeah, this is, if you want to talk, we gonna talk about present and forward. We're not gonna go back into this past.
We're not gonna talk about forward and present because everything that you're saying is irrelevant. Yeah. It doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, or we can catch up. That's about it.
Catch up,
but don't come and we about to. You about to nigga bash me on your time and how no what? Yeah. Man, I'll be like I genuinely when I deal with more women, I'm like, women be doing some fucked up shit too. Like it don't always be niggas.
No, hey, you know what though? That's a discussion that we never have. The discussion is women mess up too.
Yep.
And the problem is because women can get away with the fact of every time they mess up, because you did something. Not just because they just a messed up individual. Yeah. Because sometimes they're just messed up individuals too.
Yeah. Yeah. That happens. That no woman is perfect, no man is perfect.
No, but they've been told and taught that they actually are perfect.
Man,
society has told them that they are perfect. And they're so perfect that their imperfections get skipped over. Because if one person says, hey, you're bad at this, but 20 people do, they'll say, hey, man, I'm going with the 20 people. You don't know what kind of 20 people this is. It be 20 people trying to finesse you, lie to you, fluff you, everything else.
Mm-hmm.
But they're going to go with them 20 people.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to think about what they can do better. Because most of them feel like they have arrived when they walk in the door. There's no room for improvement.
Yeah. I think you hit on, you hit that right on the head.
There's no room for improvement. And the thing is, man, guys are always told what they can be better at.
Always. And we got to accept it.
You can be a better listener. Just like even when you watching TV. Like if he got a bad D game. Oh, this right here help you get better. This right here help you get better. This right here, blah, 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 blah. But no one says anything about the other end of it. That's so crazy. But, but we don't live in an equal society.
At all.
We rush and fight for equality, but we don't live in an equal society.
Yeah. You said that the other day when I got when you performed your mathematical skills on the plane.
Hey man, let me tell you something. It's a crazy thing is, like I tell people all the time, man, I done grew up cutting hair. Man, when I grew up, man, I'm tell you my dream job was when I was growing up. My dream job as a kid was to be a radio DJ.
Okay. I remember you telling me that.
That was my dream job. That's all I wanted to do. So, after that, I mean, that was what I wanted to do, but I didn't put no effort into it.
Uh-huh.
So I was gonna go to the military. End up going to school. I was a librarian assistant for like 4 or 5 years. Then I went to barber school. But long story short, I didn't cut hair growing up.
Yeah, a lot of people do. They have that.
I didn't have it in me. I like haircuts.
Yeah. Because
after a while, my mom friends who cut hair just make sure my fade was. I had to fade like the Stephon Marbury and everybody.
Yeah.
I was jamming.
Yeah.
So yeah, but man, boundaries are very, very important. You have to set boundaries for everyone in your family. You have to set boundaries for yourself. What you're not gonna do, what you are gonna do, what you're not gonna put up with, what you prefer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do you have wiggle room? Do you have room for improvement? Do you have room to make better choices and have better idealisms?
Baby, you can just walk around. It's fine. It's okay. Like, this is a functioning house right now. She over here, TK in the building. I almost felt the type of way because you had left and didn't give me a kiss. Hey, did you talk to my mother about something to eat?
No, I did not. Your mother is on the phone.
Still? Oh my God. Yeah. My Where you about to go?
I'm about to go to Target.
Dog, you just got your face. Yo, it's a light and it's a pole hanging out. Baby, turn on the light. Just turn on the light, baby. You straight knocked your... You got an eyeball still?
But did you die?
Damn. Dog, she straight knocked her shit, y'all.
Yeah. Because she ran through that pop.
Yeah, the whole light readjusted. Damn. Baby, can you turn on the light, though? Oh, my God. She's dramatic, y'all. Like, granted, she did hit herself really hard. I just didn't...
Oh, that shit hurt.
Oh, jeez.
You want to be dramatic?
Whoa.
Baby, do you still have an eyeball?
I don't know. You hear something rolling around the ground, don't you?
Well, it wouldn't be glass. Or wouldn't. It would be like squishy. Just like that.
I think that's going to leave it alone.
Yeah. Baby, be careful.
Why would you put that there? Jesus. You knew he was going to want a kiss. Damn.
It's only funny because you missed it going there and then you ran back. So if anything, if you would have hit it both times, then I'd be like, okay, yeah, you're right. However, you only hit it one way going. So that's on you, baby.
I should never gave you no fucking kiss.
Here we go.
Whoa.
Here we go.
That's inappropriate.
I should have just left.
That's inappropriate.
Boundaries.
Boundaries.
And that's one boundary that TK set on me that I will speak about. She was like, yeah, don't make decisions for me. Like, she was real keen on that. Like, I would be like, oh yeah, this is in the best interest of us, or and she'd be like, no, I don't like that. Just include me. She was like, yes, that's a good decision. However, don't make a decision for me. Don't speak on my behalf.
That
So
makes sense.
And now I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna talk to TK. That's the first thing I say. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just talk to her. If she's down with it, we doing it.
I mean, because at the end of the day, I mean, I guess I'm not trying to be a chauvinist, but at the end of the day, the decision is yours.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody wants to feel like they're included, and I've been not good at that in relationships.
Talk a little closer to the mic.
I've not really been good at that sometimes in relationships, including
Including people,
like no,
or including your spouse. I
like
guess.
including like far as like I'm one of those guys. I'd be like whatever you want to do, but when I want to do something,
You just do it.
I just do it. And you know, I feel like now in my life, I'm getting a little older, so now I ask more questions.
Okay.
That's to be a better person.
Yeah. I agree. I mean,
because at the end of the day, man, men like cooperation, and so if you want to cooperate, somebody to cooperate to your program or whatever, you have to at least include them.
Yeah, well, yeah. I guess you kind of got to be willing to cooperate as well. Would you say? Like, if you want somebody to cooperate with you, you got to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that's team building.
Yeah, it's a give and take. I think people forget that relationships is a give and take, as opposed to some people see it as all like a take.
Man, some people feel like that's all is a give. Like most guys feel like their job is just to give everything.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, and you meet a lot of women, they feel like their job is just to take everything. And now once again, I'm not saying all.
Disclaimer, y'all. Again, because somebody's still gonna take this out of it's always one. But
please don't take what I'm saying out of context. I don't want nobody bashing me, being mad at me. That's the one thing I hate in life. Don't be mad at me, because I ain't doing that to you.
Yeah. But yeah, like you said, there are some people they're takers. And
now I ain't talking T.I.
at all. Put three holes in your head like a bowling ball, big boy. But
you took my money. That's one of my favorite movies.
I see this up on Netflix. I'm gonna probably watch that tonight. Actually, I think it's Netflix. One of the two of them got up there. But yeah, like you were saying, so I don't think people understand that it's a give and take. But in that, those are the boundaries exist.
Yeah, boundaries have to exist. Hey, it's rules, it's checks and balances in relationships.
Yeah,
and everything. So they have to exist, and you just have to sit down and be responsible to adults when you're entering a relationship.
Yeah.
And sometimes you could set out to do stuff, and it may not work out that way.
Yeah.
But
have you? Do you think you've ever? Can you recall a time when you may have pushed past somebody's boundary?
Nah.
Maybe unintentionally or intentionally.
Nah, I'm not a habitual line stepper. Nah.
Okay, so when they said it, it's you respect it.
I mean, hey, if you tell me if you don't like this, I don't do nothing but what you like.
Fair enough.
If you say you like steak, I'm not bringing home no chicken.
Fair enough.
Now, you say you want some chicken that day. Now, I can go home. I can go get it, but no. Look, man.
I don't think I've ever had boundaries in a relationship. I don't think so
most people don't.
This is so crazy because I'm thinking about all the stuff that I've done. Like I've stepped over somebody's boundary, but we never had the conversation of the boundary. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I didn't know that was a boundary. Like one time I got slapped in the car.
Whoa. It's violence.
It is. And I broke up with her immediately after. This is one of the funniest stories in my life when I look back on it. Then I wasn't mad. So I'm driving in the car. I'm dating this Jamaican girl who had took my virginity at the time.
Whoa.
And I'm in the passenger seat. She in the driver's seat. Now, I had found out that her and her cousin had sex. They're Jamaican.
Whoa.
They didn't know. They didn't know that they were cousins. Then they found out after they had sex. So me with my smart ass mouth, and not understanding that Jamaicans take family very serious.
They sure do.
She said something about her family, and I was like, yeah, because y'all be doing all that hunching as cousins. Now she slapped me so fast. The scene in Rush Hour, you be like, which one of y'all kicked me? I still don't know to this day which hand she slapped me with, because she had a stick shift. One of her hands removed and slapped me. Now, I broke up with her because that's my boundary. Hidden. Like, anytime you put your hands on me.
Me too, Ganodo.
That's
put your
it.
hands on me.
Yeah, because
I'll fight you.
And then who going to jail? Only me. My entire life is ruined.
I'm going to give you these hands.
Only hands. Shout out to Big Jai.
Yeah, hey, bitch, hey, all state.
I'm just like, so that's my no. That's like, and I even told TK that I was like, yeah, like no, like that's how I know we're done. Like the minute you put your hands on me, like I can't do anything for you because, and even if you're able to get me to the point where I can put my hands on you, that's never a point that I'm ever comfortable with.
I don't want to fight nobody either. Hey man, I told you I want to be doing a whole bunch of loving and sitting on beaches.
That's it.
Hey, let love and sit in my beach chair.
Man, yeah, I'm trying to be just to the point where I can bring sand to the beach because my beach is always better. So
yeah, guess what though? I don't mind. Hey man, look, as you get older, look man, I'm gonna tell you a secret.
Drop it.
It's a lot of women in the world, but as you get older, your taste level gets higher. So you can't
start liking the fine wines.
You're not gonna talk to everything.
Yeah.
There's so many, and sometimes you're gonna be like, it ain't even worth it.
Man, I'm at that point. When I look at these Instagram girls, I be like,
get what up? Me too, cause I'm gonna like that picture. I'm like, oh, shot it bad, but
you be like,
let me go home.
Dog. Yes.
Hey man, hey, sometimes sleeping alone is the best way to sleep.
Bruh, you ain't gotta worry about nobody else's headache. And it's just crazy to think every time, like a lot of people be, putting these people on a pedestal, these people, but I be knowing, I be like, a lot of these Instagram girls, I be like, they ain't got much going on. It ain't nothing of substance there that I'ma like. And it's not gonna be worth trying to get to know their problems. You don't know what baggage they come with. You gotta relearn all of that stuff. I be like, yeah, I'm good over here. I'm real good.
Yeah. It's either that, or some of them got to deal with these brothers with all this stuff going on too.
True.
Let me tell you something, man. We all need therapy.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That part.
Hey, we all done went through. We need to go sit on somebody's sofa. That's me and my brother line. Like, oh, but you need to go sit on somebody's sofa.
Yeah. You know why I think the barbershop, the relationship between the barber and the client is still the most important relationship and the most loyal.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that's the only place still we can go as black men and openly talk.
Yeah, because in mine it's no fly zone. Say how you feel, but what you're not gonna do. We're not gonna do too much disrespect.
Mm-hmm.
You can't tell me about all these bees and all this other stuff. We ain't gonna do we're gonna go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be respectable. But I like people to have an opinion and voice it because, like I said, I learned a lot from you all.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't leave my house. Just gonna be honest. I don't even leave. I cut out the house. I don't really leave the house.
Nah, every spot that I've seen, I can tell that you're a homebody. You enjoy yourself. You like what you like.
I enjoy,
you smoke.
I enjoy my boundaries. I enjoy me.
Yeah. I understand.
And that's the whole thing. That's the thing about a boundary. I enjoy me.
Yeah.
I love me a lot. Because I remember once upon a time I didn't love me.
Talk about that. Or talk about maybe the stage in which, or the age in which you started to really.
For a long time in life, I didn't love me. Most of my teenage to early adult life, I didn't love me. It ain't like I just wanted to be reckless, but I didn't love me. I didn't understand what loving me required. So I had to go sit on somebody's sofa too, and had to introduce myself to myself. Just like, when I got divorced, I had to reintroduce myself. I looked in the mirror one day, I was like, wait a minute, this ain't the same guy. So I said, hey, my name's Cortez. Nice to meet you. And I had to start all over again. And every now and then, you got to go introduce yourself to yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a classic dresser, so I don't really wear, I'm not really in style like that for real. Mm-hmm. So my partner was like, "Why you got them damn dad jeans in your damn closet?" Because I don't go shopping. I didn't go shopping. I just always wear because that was the style when I was buying jeans.
And you also just like them, you can still like them so too.
It was the style because it was like the boot cut. It go over your Tim. It's really big, man. Like the whole bunch, they like waters. I mean, they like bell bottoms.
Yeah. So, you got to flare out.
Yeah. So she was like, "Nigga, you tripping? What are you doing?" So what I did was I packed all of them up one day. I got rid of all of them. I went to the store and bought new jeans.
You had to revamp.
Yeah, every now and then, man. That's what boundaries do too. Boundaries make you. Boundaries show you where you need to regroup at.
I agree with that.
Like, man, I didn't introduce myself. I remember, man, when I was married, I didn't own a suit.
Really?
Like probably like one or two, maybe.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't have no suits for no good suits. Man, I got divorced, man. I was buying a suit every 2 months. I was getting them tailored. Hey, you know, I like a tailored suit. I was going crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, tailor me up.
Now I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm starting to like the fashion a little bit more.
Hey man, I like to look good. I like to look nice, smell nice. No, I got into hats because my head big, so I got to have me a cool little hat.
Man, you should check out. Have you seen Cam Newton's hats?
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
I like the inside, the mural that he did, the Rosa Parks one. I don't know if you've seen it. I love that in the inside.
Like I got this from a store in Atlanta called Fruition.
Okay.
I used to go to Grooms Brothers.
Uh-huh.
I order online, but they're down there in Punt City Market. I go in there and go crazy. I like me a good hat.
That's your thing? Is that your thing or just fashion in general?
Fashion, like I like clothes.
You know, some people like
but
watches.
But as I've gotten older, I want to get into watches. Women say, man, nice hands, nice watch, nice shoes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but like, I kind of got into clothes when I was a kid because, man, I used to wear Pro Wings. You get Joan all the time. So I used to wear them Pro Wings, but it was the worst. So I used to like, once again, the whole thing about the Flash, you know, like I said last time. So I was imagining this stuff, but I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to get fresh. And I started putting them suits on because I like movies like Godfather, like James Bond. Like,
the clean.
You ever seen like Paid in Full when the dude he tell Lulu, he said, Lulu, you dress nice. Lulu like, you know, your friends dress nice. He said, no, you dress nice. I want to be dressed nice. I want to look immaculate when I walk out of the house. Not because I want no girl phone numbers. I just want to look amazing.
Yeah. When you look good, you feel good.
Yeah.
I must say.
Hey.
I've never gotten into it, but when I went to the wedding, the suit that you had brought up, and I put it on, and TK was like,
man, you look, hey man.
I was like, yeah, I like this.
You look real sharp in that thing too. I was like this. I was very proud.
I was like, yeah, I like it. The way everybody was, it was just good.
Nice. You had the black thing on. You had the haircut. I was like this. But I said, somebody getting money. Man,
it felt good. I ain't gonna hold you. It felt real good.
Somebody getting money.
I'm a sweatpants dude, but that look, I loved it, and I think I'm gonna try to make that my goal to get more fashionable. I ain't gonna try to be the best dressed. I ain't trying to be fucking Travis Scott out, or you know the people pushing fashion on the weird boundaries, or Young Thug. I should have said, not Travis Scott.
I don't know what they be having on. They be having a whole bunch of name brand clothes on. They be looking weird, but you can't never wear again.
Yeah, I guess now the big clothes where they like you look like a little brother is in now.
Oh man, hey,
the sweater hanging off.
I should have kept all my clothes.
I swear, if I see Jabos with the strap come back, I might lose my shit. Cause Snap Pop music better come with it. That's all that I feel. That whole crunk era better come back with it. But yeah, man, it's just it. I'm not trying to get to that fashion. I just want to look good, like you said, and even you put me on some good smell goods too. Man, I hope y'all dudes getting in on the smell goods.
I love cologne. Like I buy cologne at least every 2 months. I love cologne. Ooh, I can't wait. You put that thing on, somebody say,
yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, he put me on. He put me on a good little mixture, and I was like, damn, okay, this shit do. And even like TK has helped me realize how girls respond when you look good and when you smell good.
When you look like you belong there.
Yes.
Like everybody want to be in a room, but you gotta look like you belong in the room.
Yeah.
Because the first thing they see, they're not gonna see how smart you are when you walk in. They're gonna see
you got to make an impression.
They're gonna see you. I mean, so
yeah. So and that's that's funny because that's also how I knew that the girl I was with at the time.
Yeah, I mean, tell them about the hair. Yeah.
Yep. I was like, that's how I knew that TK was a woman that I was interested in. She had turned in my eye because she noticed my haircut before my girlfriend did. My girlfriend seen me. My girlfriend didn't say shit at the time. But TK had said it, and I was like, okay, all right. I started looking at TK differently. But just how she responds to me when I got some smell goods on or something like that, or she just be TK be doing. I be calling it weird stuff, but she would shun me for that. So that's the boundary. She don't want me to call anything weird. But she would just be in the car. She'll just be staring at me, and I'll be like, "You good?" She's like, "Yeah, nigga, you just look good, nigga."
In all honesty, that's dope too. Nah, man, let me say this, man. I really like appreciate watching your relationship. It's a young relationship, but I like watching it because I see it blossom, and I see how she looks at you, how you, like I said, you adore. Dude, these things matter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this, like I tell you all the time. You don't want to be no old lonely man. You don't want to be no old lonely man. I'm gonna tell you something. Date these folks to death.
Yeah.
You done been to all the Cancuns and you done been to all the places in the world doing XYZ and you whatever. Man, you better find somebody to share that thing with.
Man, what?
Like this, and that's the ultimate boundary.
Yeah.
Find someone who occupy your space, that y'all occupy space together.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate boundary.
Yeah. I recently when I went to Puerto Rico and I was like experiencing all this amazing shit and I was like, where the fuck is my girl at? I want to be experiencing this shit with her. Like when I'm old and we got hella kids and we just like, oh, remember that one time?
But you want to be with something soft.
Man, what? Now I understand. I think a lot of people got it twisted. Like, you're supposed to be soft with your girl too.
But you need your time for your friends.
For sure.
Because this great thing about the boundaries. Say if you work on Saturdays, right? Or better yet, say if before you got married to your girl or whatever, you went fishing every Saturday morning.
Okay.
But when you get her, you stop going fishing. Then on her end, if she went to brunch every Sunday after church, either with you or without you, she's going. And most times you're going to go with her because you don't want to put up with the mess of not going with her.
Mm-hmm.
But you will feel obligated to stop going fishing on Saturday because it don't include her. And the problem is women keep their normal lives. Men give it their whole life. Because they feel like, my single friend's gonna get me in trouble. But your girl, keep her single friends.
Yep. Yeah. You think that's because we allow women to come in and dictate our relationship more?
Yes.
Okay.
We let them dictate the whole relationship.
Yeah.
Then
instead of setting boundaries. Damn. Yep. All right. You. There we go. That's like.
They dictate the whole relationship. Then and then you're mad by how relationship's going. I have this saying: if you don't have a plan for yourself, someone will have a plan for you.
Yep. Wow. That is it. Wow. Just like that. I feel like. Talk about an enlightenment. Damn. Because we see it all the times in the movies. And we allow the movie narrative to like, oh, the girl want us to cut, best man. Old girl wanted him to cut off his friends and all that stuff. And he was like, that should make me unhappy. And then he got with the stripper chick. And then he finally told her, what it was. But she was trying to dictate the relationship and he didn't set a boundary.
Because the relationship is really all about them and all about y'all. So I used to have another saying I have. If I love you and you love you, who loves me? That's why it's so easy to get outside influences in your relationship. Then somebody gonna tell you, hey, that's your job because that's yourself. You're right. It is part of my job, but if I hire someone to do something, I need them to do their job. Especially if they're getting paid for it. Mm-hmm. And get paid, not it's not just money currency, but emotional currency, spiritual currency, and everything else. I need them to do their job. Now, if you can't do your job, you need to put your 2 week nose there or work part time. And don't get mad when I hire somebody else come on in here. And that goes for women too.
Yep. I did a skit on that. It ain't come out yet. It's called a relationship punch card. And it's like when your girl don't want to do something, you like, go ahead, clock out for me. And then you get somebody else to clock in for that position. It was just a funny thing, but
everybody does it, man, and unconsciously.
Yeah, it's damn. So right now, y'all watching, give us some more comments. You know what I'm saying? Let us know how y'all feeling about this conversation.
Hey man,
and
big
some
bro, little
boundaries,
bro,
y'all.
man. Hey, these are trial runs. Please tell us what we can be good at, better at.
What topics you want us to cover?
Cause we gonna start going in. It's gonna get a little hot outside. We're gonna get a little more looser. Hell, we're gonna ask more people. We may get a few more voice in here to give us a voice of reason.
Yeah.
Hey.
I think we need these conversations.
We need them.
These literally, when I left his house for his birthday, the third person came up to me and was like, "Y'all need to do more of that." And on the way home, I was like, I looked over at TK and I was like, "Yeah, Tez been telling me that we need to keep that thing going." And then today I got it confirmed. And as I said that to her, I literally heard your voice in my head, because at the barbecue you said, or at your birthday you said it. You was like, big bro got you. And I was like, big bro, little bro.
Hey, man, because, my job is this. If we 10 apart, we can be 10 close. And life, I'm supposed to be giving you that.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be sitting here kiki when you going through the mess.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be trying to put you on my shoulders and show you how.
Yep.
So one day you can show somebody else how.
Yep.
And we all can live in a good community. We can build and grow together.
Yep.
Because I had a lot of mentors growing up. My uncle, he died probably about three, almost 4 years ago. He had congestive heart failure. He was like my guy. He was one of my mentors. My other uncle died probably 15 years ago. Heart attack. Other mentor. Other uncle died 7 years ago. I was in colon cancer. Another mentor. So that's why I got this tattoo on my arm. It says, "What do you do? Your heroes die. You become one."
Just like that.
Just like that.
Just like that. So please, y'all, like, comment, and subscribe. Hey, this is fire. Yeah. I definitely gotta get my godbrother in here too, because he's another big bro that's always like kind of helped me along
I
my
love
journey too. So I definitely got to get that. And thank you for just what you've done for me in these what is it, 11 years now?
Man, no longer than that.
2008 to now, like, so it's like, what was it, man, carry 13?
Mm-hmm.
So
13 years, man.
So and I will always say, you've always checked in on me, every time I came and got a cut, I'm saying, asked what was going on, and you always, gave advice and kind of tried to guide me. So I definitely got to give you your flowers for that, because you didn't have to, but you did, and it really means a lot.
But the thing is, the truth of the matter is, I supposed to.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you the future.
Yeah, you gotta do it for the future generations.
Hey, gotta play it forward. Because
That part.
all those gentlemen played it forward for me.
Yeah.
Uncle Bobby, Uncle Clint, Uncle Chino, Uncle Boo, Uncle Kenny. Like, those guys played it forward for me.
So make sure y'all do that with this video. Pay it forward. Send it to somebody. Comment.
Send it on like a D'Angelo song.
Yep. Hey, man, we appreciate y'all. We out of this thing.
Flash out.